The problem in any society, in any place, the problem is always the human being. The human element is the problem of all things. When a group of people come together to make a law that will rule them, the spirit behind that law is always genuine. So when they now transfer the law from one generation to another generation, the law, they begin to corrupt that law. Nigeria had, the British system of law, and they said, no, this system is not good. Because no system can be perfect. It's a human being that will make it perfect. They went to American system called the presidential system. Now, look at the massive wealth, massive stealing, corruption that is happening in the system. Now everybody is crying. They don't know what to do. So the problem is not in the law of the land. It's in the operators of the laws. Every law, the spirit behind it, is always for the people, goodness of the country. But when human beings begin to operate it, human being is always the problem. I don't know the law you are going to apply. There are going to still be corruption because it's operated by human beings. In the United States, they made the perfect law, close to perfect law, beautiful law. But they discriminated this law, when it comes to black people, it's different to white people. You can see. But the law, when they were making it genuine for everybody. For everybody means the white people. Because when they come to black, they don't want them to have it. But that is, by the way, a topic for another day. They came from their farmland, from their suburbs, to the house to make laws seasonally. And when they finish making it, they go back to their businesses. But along the line, they made it permanent. They now begin to have all these houses, Senate, and all these things begun to be a job. Politics is not a job. But they have made it a job. People stay there and retire after 20 years, 30 years. It's not supposed to be. That was not in the original format, my brother. Now, along the line, they established what they call lobbyists in the United States. Lobbyist is a beautiful word for bribery. A man has been thoroughly educated. His people voted him. Go to Washington and represent us. He's not a fool. Establish. Why should you come to tell him what to do? Lobbyists are going around telling them what to do. They don't need you, lobbyists. All what they need to do what they're supposed to do because they know what to do. But lobbyists is allowed. We'll go talking to them, giving them money so that they can do what the lobbyists want. Lobbyists are agents of one organization or the other. Now you wonder why the multinational took over United States of America? Because they make those people in those individual committees of their interest, give them money they will not earn in 5 years, combine their salary, give it to them at a time. They start singing Do-Re-Mi in the language of corruption. They start defending it. They start defending it to death. They now put it in paper and stamp it. And this becomes the law of the land. You can see that the problem of the United States as we see it now is in the politicians. The problem is not in the multinationals. They are just playing that game of greed and control. And they're playing it well, but it is left for the educated man in the house to say, no, you multinational, we are going to do things to benefit the common people of this nation. But they buckled, they yielded because of the desire of their heart corrupt. You see, so the problem of United States as we see it now is the problem of the politicians. The politicians are greedier than everybody. Because have you ever taken the time to look at the benefit and the salaries of those politicians in the house? Have you? Have you? You will be amazed. Years ago, I went researching on it. I said, oh my God. No wonder they will do everything to be there. They fix their own salary. How could anybody fix his own salary? That is a crime against humanity. They fixed their own pay. I made it so beautiful. People are drying up. They are increasing it. And that is what Nigeria imitated. And that's what they are doing now. That the pay of somebody in the house is much, much greater than the pay of the president of the United States of America in Nigeria. Greed, corruption. These are evil people who are ruling the country, who are making laws for the country. You understand what is so? The problem of the United States right now is the politicians who are moving around asking us to vote. Americans, wake up, wake up. The ordinary American does not even know the pay of the guy who represents his senatorial area or district. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So you can see that we got a problem here. The multinational is not our problem. I tell you, even go further. Islam is not our problem in this country. Christianity is not our problem in this country. Our problem is the politicians who make the law. I saw, what's her name? Elizabeth Warren talking the other day in the TV. Talking. It looks beautiful. But they are our problem. They are our problem who don't have the interest of this country at heart. If you don't have the security of this country paramount in your heart, you don't love this country. You don't love this country. They are the people who are fixing their pay to be what you hear it, you scream. They are the people taking bribe from all those multinational and fixing the law in a way it's going to suit them. Let me tell you, they accuse what is his name? The president, Trump, of not paying tax. And he was able to prove it that he did not break the law. What? Who made that law that way so that these big shots in the society, industrialists, would not pay tax? They can invade it. Somebody designed that law on purpose because they have taken money. They have been bribed, so they made like a way of escape for them. Not me and you, the common people, made that law. They made that law, and that law is working for them. Can you understand that? So the problem we got are the politicians. Take note. Take note. So you beware of who you vote for. Or let something begin to happen that will change the status quo. Thank you very much.